Just be here from the back to a new Loud House video, and if you just want to go and check it out, and we're back with another reviewing of my least favorite Loud House episodes. My Jesus. How much I forgot how awful this episode is. It's pretty much up there with no such BS luck, I would say, of how awful it is. Like, this episode is completely BS, I would just say. Like, this episode is like a middle finger to that Nickelodeon is giving people, the audience, or giving the kids, I would say. Because this episode is just stupid. That's what it is. It's stupid. Especially this whole fight that revolves around a stupid reason as well. And I hope it's not true in real life, because that would be completely BS. Completely stupid if this kind of thing happens in real life. I would be very pissed about it. And yeah, it starts with Lincoln walking into the living room, all quiet, and he's going to go to the kitchen, but Luna is blocking her foot, saying that kitchen's off limits because Lori and Lenny had a fight, which, of course, he's hungry, which Lisa got a bagel that she digged under the couch cushions. Yeah, for one, that is totally gross, and B, yeah, why would there be a bagel under there? Which, yeah, when he eats it, she's like, corruption, a plain bagel. We have dog lint and a booger and stuff after Lincoln ate it. And, yeah, he rushes to the bathroom because, you know, he's going to get sick from that couch cushion bagel. And Lana says that the bathroom's off limits and tells him to throw up in the bucket. And then he's wanting to watch a monster truck rally, and he can't even use the TV because the TV is off limits. And yeah, this is where it's completely unacceptable. He even says why. Because Lenny and Lori had a fight, and he's like, over what? Yeah, that's a good question. And this is where it comes to play that I would be totally angry if this happens in real life. Because if this, the reason why Lori and Lenny are fighting. And yeah, Lori got this dress, and apparently Lenny got the same dress, and they're like, take yours back. And yeah, they're getting angry at each other, because they have the same dress. I swear, I swear, I would get so angry if this happens in real life, if I know somebody that gets angry, upset over this, and starts a fight over having the same stupid clothes. Like, that is no big deal. I mean, yeah, I've been known to have some same clothes as well, and that's no problem. And Lincoln is like, that's it. Clyde and him wore the same shirts on picture day, and they didn't even care. And they're like, it's a sister fight. It's a sister thing. So apparently it's a girl thing. That girls can't apparently have the same clothes. Yeah, that's totally stupid, I would say. I'm sorry, but that is completely stupid to even say that. And saying that the stupid sister fight protocol, butt out and let them resolve it on their own. Yeah, I'm with Lincoln pretty much, saying that this is just totally ridiculous. And he's like, well, I'm not gonna poop in a bucket. So he goes and tries to sort it out with Lenny and Lori. And yeah, they end up fighting again. And they're like, nice job, Lincoln. We told you to stay out of it. Which now, the threat level is to thunderclouds to hissing cat. And, yeah, later on, Luann and Luna come and kick Lincoln out of his own room. Just because they can't have a collision. They can't collize with Lori and Lenny seeing each other. So, yeah, they kick Lincoln out of his room. Even though, let me just make this clear. There are other rooms in this house that you could choose, and you have to take Lincoln's room. Lincoln doesn't deserve anything. At least I don't find him deserving anything in this episode. Lincoln is reasonable here. It's his sisters that are being stupid. It's like his sisters lost all their brain cells in this episode. And yeah, taking Lenny into Lincoln's room and Lori getting passed through to go into their bedroom. And then Lori is having to get put into Lincoln's room, and yeah, he gets kicked out again. And then when they're eating their dinner, spaghetti, which I really love spaghetti, have a little bit of Parmesan on it as well, makes it really good. And yeah, Lori leaves the table and Lincoln says that he's stuffed. And then, yeah, I want to say the parents are terrible as well in this episode. Because they're not controlling their own kids. It's like they're too scared to control their own kids. They're being too much of a coward. Lynn Sr. and Rita are being too cowardly to even handle their own kids. They're too scared. And I'll go back to the subject too later on. But yeah, saying that they hope he saved room for dessert. And yeah, they're saying sister fight protocol. Lenny and Lori have to dine separately, and they have to eat with them both so they won't think they're taking sides. Yeah, that is totally bullcrap. I'm sorry, but that makes me furious. I'm sorry. And again, may I remind you, this is season 2. This is a season 2 episode. God, yeah, early season episode, along with that no stupid luck episode, which is, again, I already slammed that episode that I don't want to talk about again. But yeah, like, jeez Louise, I'm sorry, but yeah, just makes me angry. This whole episode makes me angry, I would say, probably up there with that whole episode as well, that, again, I'm not going to mention a name because it's horrendous, I would say. And yeah, of course, they're eating again, which, yeah, having seconds isn't all that bad. I normally sometimes have seconds when it comes to food. And then this is, again, where it gets totally ridiculous. Lincoln gets into his room, all of his seats are gone, and his blankets, and he's telling Lana where his seats and blankets went, which, it's sister fight protocol. They made it a divider into Lenny and Lori's room, and she gives him some dirty laundry, which, yeah, he is angry, and then he goes and takes the divider down and yells, saying, "That's it, your stupid bullcrap sister fight protocol stupidness is ruining the whole day," and tells Lenny to sleep in Luann and Luna's room, while Luna sleeps in Lori and Lenny's room. And they're getting angry with him. And he's like, once this is all over, you'll be thanking me. And even Lily is angry. Like, just shut the door. I'm sorry. I hate to say that with Lily, but I'm sorry. And how... You know what? I'm not going to go through it. And, like, let's just please finish this. I don't want to talk about this episode anymore. Let's finish it. And yeah, Lincoln, the next day, he wakes up thinking everything is all better. And then he hears arguing. But it's actually Luna and Luann. They're fighting of who had the dress first. And yeah, we see Luna almost... Luann grabbing Lincoln, and they lasso Luann, and Lana says this room is off limits, off-limiting Lincoln's room. And he's reasonable, saying, come on, why does it always have to be my room? Exactly. There are other rooms, there are plenty of other rooms that you could choose to lock the sister in, and it has to be Lincoln's room. There are other rooms in the house. Again, this whole concept is just stupid. This idea never worked. It's an idiotic mess, I would say, of an episode. Like, who even thought of this? Or thought that this was a good idea to make an episode about this? And yeah, saying that the threat levels is now at stampeding T-Rex. And yeah, the parents are locking themselves in their bedroom. Bordering themselves in their bedroom. Again, being the cowards parents that they are. And remember the whole flip episode? House flip episode? Where where the parents said that they're experts at parenting. This is not expert parenting. And of course they have Lily. Thankfully Lily is not involved in this whole stupidness. But again, the parents, they are probably some of the worst cartoon parents in the world, I would say. In television, I would say. And yeah, they end up bumping into each other when they're doing the sister fight protocol, and Lola and Lana end up fighting with each other when they get Luann and Luna to bump into each other. And Bobby comes and gives some of the pizza to Rita and Lynn Sr., and him having to drop the other pizza off at the front door. And Lucy is telling Lynn that you're supposed to be watching watching the sisters, and she's like, I've been working for 9 hours. And then they start complaining about at each other, and then it's that erupting volcano to threat level. And yeah, they start all fighting at each other, and Lincoln calls Clyde of how stressed he is. So yeah, Lincoln goes to Clyde's, and he's trying to talk throughout this whole thing, saying if he could just get into their sister fight protocol, he could fix everything. And yeah, he sleeps over at Clyde's, of course. The next day, he goes and gets a megaphone and telling the sisters that he's going to resort all their conflicts and please remain calm because he's coming in. And yeah, he gets a trash can lid to go in, and everything's fine. Like, what? Everything's fine. Yeah, everything is fine, and it's back to Daisy's. And apparently, they said Lincoln fixed everything. Lincoln fixed everything. And he's like, me? How? And they're like, by leaving. And they're saying that if you just butt it out, they would have resolved it on their own. Yeah, that is bullcrap, I would say. I don't believe that 1 second. And yeah, Lenny's saying that they made her and Lori made of the days that they can wear the dress. Lenny says that she can wear it on the days that end in, or Lori can wear it in the days that end in Y, and she can have it the rest of the time. Okay. I mean, every day ends in Y. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All 7 days of the week end in Y. So that doesn't make sense at all. And then Lincoln, yeah, he ends up causing another fight happening again. And yeah, the siblings end up... I mean, yeah, I can blame Lincoln. There are some parts that I can blame Lincoln in this episode. But most of it, no. And yeah, they end up fighting with each other again, and Lincoln retreats into his parents' bedroom while the sisters do their stupid fight again. And thankfully, the episode is over. And again, this is an early season episode, and again, who even thought this would have been a good idea? Like, I would hate to see if any girls in real life would do this kind of fight in real life. Like, I would hate to see that. That would really make me angry. To see any girls in real life fight over one dress. Or fighting over having the same dress. Which I really hope there are no people that are like that. Because that would just make me boiling angry, I would say. But finally, this episode is over. I needed to get this one out of the way.